my dearest Marcus. The rain falls tonight, a ceaseless drumming against the canvas of my tent. It is a sound I have come to know as intimately as my own heartbeat, a constant companion in these northern lands. It is a sound that washes Go clean, but it cannot wash away the thoughts of tomorrow. I see the flicker of the lantern dance across this parchment, and in its unsteady light, I see your face. I see your mother's eyes, looking back at me. I pray this letter finds you well. I pray the sun is shining on our home, that the fields are green, and the air is filled with the scent of olive groves, not the damp earth and iron of this camp. Out here, the world is shades of gray and brown, a stark contrast to the vibrant life I remember in you, in our home. How old are you now, my son? I count the seasons by the campaigns I have fought, not by the passing of years. Does your voice now carry the first hints of a man's timbre? Do you stand taller than your mother yet? I picture you practicing with your wooden sword, the one I carved for you before I left. I hope you still have it. I told you then that the sword is a tool. The true strength, Marcus, resides not in the steel you hold, but in the convictions you hold within your heart. Tonight, the camp is quiet, but it is a strange silence. The men sleep, or pretend to. They know, as I do, what the dawn brings. With the first light, we march to face the last of the rebellious tribes. They are fierce, fighting for their homes with a desperation I can almost admire. Almost. But they stand against the order of Rome, against the peace we bleed to bring to the world. And so, we must be fiercer. It is a strange thing, this life. I commend 10,000 men. Their lives, their fates, rest on my decisions. I can map a battlefield, anticipate an enemy's move, and turn the tide of a war with a single command. Yet, in this moment, writing to you, my hand trembles. It is not the cold, nor the fatigue of a long campaign. It is the weight of what it means to be a father, a husband, so far from all that he loves. I often wonder what you think of your father. Do the stories they tell in Rome reach you? Do they speak of victories, of glory, of a general who has never known defeat? Glory, my son, is a beautiful lie whispered to young men to make them run towards the sound of trumpets and death. It is a heavy cloak, woven from the threads of sacrifice and loss. For every cheer in the forum, there's a silent field where good men lie. Their stories ended too soon. The true victory is not in conquering lands, but in building a world where boys like you do not have to become men like me. A world of peace, of law, of purpose. That is the Rome I fight for. Not the Rome of political games and shifting allegiances, but the idea of Rome, the dream of a place where a family can live without fear, where a man's worth is measured by his character, not by his ability to wield the sword. I remember the day I left. You were so small. You clung to my leg and asked me not to go. I knelt down, and I promised you I would return. I've kept that promise in my heart every single day. It is the shield that protects me when arrows fall like rain. It is the warmth that keeps the northern frost from my bones. The thought of seeing you and your mother again, that is my North Star. It guides me through the darkest nights. I have taught you of our ancestors, of Cincinnatus, who left his plow to save Rome and then returned to it. There is honor in that, Marcus. There is profound honor in service, but there is also a profound peace in the simple life. Do not let the allure of power corrupt your spirit. Power is a tide that can carry you to great heights, but it can also dash you against the rocks. Be a good man. That is all I have ever truly wanted for you. Be just, be honorable, and be kind. The world has enough warriors. It needs more good men. The rain is slowing now. Soon, the horns will sound to wake the camp. The men will don their armor, check their weapons, and form ranks. They will look to me for strength, for certainty, and I will give it to them. I will wear the mask of the unyielding general, the leader who does not flinch in the face of chaos. It is my duty. But beneath the armor, beneath the eagle's standard, I am just a man, a father writing to his son, praying he will have the chance to see him grow. If the gods are good, I will be home before the next harvest. We will walk the fields together. I will teach you how to ride a real horse, not just the pony you so loved. I will listen to your stories, and I will tell you mine. The real ones, not the ones they sing in songs. I will tell you about the courage of the men I have led, about the beauty of a sunrise over an unknown land, and about the unending love I carry for you and your mother. Hold her close for me. Tell her that every sunset here reminds me of the color of her hair. Tell her that my love for her is the one true and constant thing in this ever-changing world. Be strong, my son. Learn all that you can. Read the philosophers, understand the poets, and know the history of our people. A strong mind is a fortress that no army can conquer. The first light of dawn now breaks upon the horizon, painting the edges of the clouds in shades of gray and purple. It is time. My duty calls. Know this, always. Whether I return on my shield or behind it, my love for you is eternal. You are my greatest legacy. Live a life worthy of the sacrifices made for you. Live a life of honor. Your loving father.